Hello, Tiny Planet Explorers. Please forgive my somewhat disheveled look right now. I've been a little bit absent from the internet recently, so I thought I'd give you a bit of context for that. So, this summer just gone, I went from working really hard on directing a music video, straight to working really hard on putting together a tour, and then straight to working really hard on doing that tour. And it was so amazing, and I'm so happy with how Space Trip went. But by the end of the tour, I was itching a little bit to get back online making stories and films and videos. However, every single person on the tour got sick. Dean, Bertie, Chris, Sophie, our producer Tessa, even our tech guy got sick. Everyone got sick, everyone got a cold, except for me. And I was thinking, man, I really hope I don't get a cold, because I just want to get making stuff again. And so as I finally got done recovering from the exhaustion of the tour, I didn't get a cold. I got appendicitis. Had to have my appendix scooped out. Boy, oh boy, it has been rough. I've basically been recovering from working myself to the bone, with an added surgery on top of that, and not a very pleasant one, may I add. Well, right now, there is only one thing I can think of to help speed up this recovery, and that is a good old-fashioned slurp, my friends. But slurping alone is not all I need. I need questions to slurp. Please, universe, send me your questions.
Email.
Cool, I just received some questions. Nice, let's do it. Reese has asked, have you gained the ability to speak to plants telepathically yet? Yes, Reese, I have. I've actually had this power for quite a while now, and I can't walk to the shops without talking to a tree, right? Am I right? It's not really a saying or anything, but am I right? Plant, listen to me. I command you and all plant folk to continue absorbing all oxygen from the atmosphere, and then once the great foliage takeover happens, remember my name. The Izzy Booze asks, can you put your leg behind your head? Izzy Booze, usually I would relish at the opportunity to put my legs, not just one, both legs behind my head in sort of a pretzel fashion, because that is actually something I can do with my ridiculously long noodle legs. However, a few days ago I did have surgery, which makes that pretty difficult to do, so instead, here's a video clip of me doing it once.
He will never know.
Fun fact, that was the first time I had ever met any of those people in that room, so it's kind of an icebreaker or something. Jace Hutch asks, how many languages are you able to speak? Being a cosmic traveler like myself, you do pick up a whole range of languages when you scour the universe. I speak human, Blorbazoid, Blumbersplat, Goblin, Moblin, Hobgoblin, Avian, I can speak to the birds, Garfield language, Jabroni, Dodecahedron, and a little bit of German. Hallo, wie heißt du? Mein Name ist PJ. Very good. Million Hawks asks, by the way, I hope this question was actually fabricated by a million hawks. Just a million birds of prey crowding around a laptop, all hitting the keyboard with their beaks, trying to formulate a tweet. Are you going to MCM London this month? Currently, yes. I'm gonna try my hardest to go along and set up my KickThePj shop on Saturday and Sunday, and meet as many people who swing by as possible. All I ask is please don't run up to me and give me a surprise squeeze, because you might just pop my stitches, which wouldn't be fun at a Halloween-themed convention if I just had blood pouring from my stomach, because everybody would think I'm just cosplaying as some dude who just had an appendectomy, which is a very specific cosplay. Kimmy asks, how's the bun chow? So real talk, from the Space Trip tour that I just did, there was a masochistic puppeteered character in it called Funyun, the Funky Onion. And as we were trying to be as resourceful as possible making all of our props and costumes, I donated the bun chow to the project. So we decapitated it and used its head as the base for Funyun. So there's a little fun fact for you. Meep asks, how is your weenus? What the hell did you just say to me? Elizabeth asks, if you could create a friend that could come to life, what would they look like? I think I would have to ask myself, Elizabeth, am I really at the stage in life where I would have to create a friend for myself from scratch? And once I have answered yes to that question, I would probably make like a little Pokemon or something, like a little Pikachu or a Psyduck or something. Leo asks, can we have Glurpo back in a video? Whilst I would love to have Glurpo back in a video, unfortunately they joined a French circus troupe and are now touring the world. That was a lie, I actually threw Glurpo in the bin from whence it came. Jira asks, would you ever work on clothing merch? Yes, in fact I'm wearing one of my own pieces right now, available at KickThePj.com. Skeleton asks, is the moon really not made of cheese? Because that's disappointing. Now, I hear what you're saying. The moon being made of cheese myth was actually started by a translation error. What they meant to say was there are many cheese merchants living on the moon. Do you want some of the finest Parmesan cheese this side of the Andromeda Galaxy? Just take a little trip to the moon, you dummy. Best prices in the cosmos. Although do not buy any mac and cheese from the moon. All right, it's store-bought, it's rubbish. And right there, I've just cut the cheese, spilt the cheese, the tea. Sorry, I'm just trying to be cool. And finally, Izza asks thoughts on Bowsette. So I totally missed this whole Bowsette thing. We were on tour, I wasn't really checking the internet for fucking memes. And when I got back, this whole Bowsette thing had blown up. And you know what? I am conflicted because this was my childhood, man. This is like if someone took Basil Brush and made a sexy Basil, oh God, is that sexy Basil Brush? Well, boom, boom. The internet truly is an enigma, and I love it. And that concludes all of today's slurp questions. Thank you so much for submitting questions via Twitter if you did, and thank you for being patient with me whilst I get all my shit together to get back here on the internet. I'm gonna get back to making videos again now, and nothing is gonna stop me, not even death, okay? If I die, I'm still gonna find a way to do it from beyond the grave. I have connections with the Grim Reaper, okay? I can pull a favor if I need to. All right, thank you very much for watching this video, everybody. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Please consider checking out my Patreon if that's something you might be interested in getting involved with, or check out KickThePj.com if you want some rad products to wear or display on your wall. Right, I'm gonna go carry on recovering now. Stay rad, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.